So we had a look at how we can set breakpoints in the last lecture. Wouldn't it also be awesome if we could inspect our elements? And yeah, we can do that with the inspector, but it's not that great. We get only limited information here, and overall, we might prefer a different setup, a different way of inspecting this. Well, you can actually do that. I can strongly recommend React Native Debugger. You can simply Google for it to find this package on GitHub. It's a tool you can install to connect it to your React Native app to get advanced debugging capabilities, like accessing your elements and the state of your React components there, as well as Redux. So for that, we just have to install it. You can click on the releases link here to be taken to the releases page, where you can download it for your operating system. So I'm going to choose Mac OS here. Once you did successfully download it, you can of course extract it. And in there, you'll find a program you can execute. So I'll execute it here, the React Native Debugger app. And here it is. So let me move this over here so that we can give this a little bit more space. Now here you see it saying another debugger is already connected. So for this to work, we first of all need to quit our existing debugging process. And now it should be able to connect. Yeah, this looks good. So I just reloaded the app a couple of times. Now it's connected here. You can obviously arrange this in a way that you have more room for everything. But the cool thing is here, you can, for example, down there, dive into your DOM, so to say. So the structure of your application. You see here Redux is attached. We got the provider app. Connect is the wrapper around our app component. And there you also see the props of that component. You see all the props which are essentially added by React Redux. You see we got this view in there. And you also get more information about that view here. You see its children, its styling here. And the cool thing is, you can even go in there and edit it and watch on the left how this updates in real time. So here you can, for example, give this a red background color or go back to white, which looks better. So that's pretty cool. You can edit your styles here on the go. You can even add new styles. So if you want to play around with that and really have the full flexibility of debugging your app and finding out what's causing it to behave strangely or differently or anything like that, you can always do that here. So that's a great tool, which I can only recommend using. So if you want to play around with your app and find out why it's behaving strangely, why it's looking strangely, you can always do that here, and you can play around with it, change the styles, inspect your different elements and the state of these elements, see what's wrong in there, which props they have, and you also got Redux here. So if I add a place here like this, you would see it here, but Redux isn't connected yet. So we'll do this in a second. We'll connect our Redux store to the DevTools in a second. Before I do this, just one quick note. You, of course, also can access sources here, just as I showed it before. So this also works in this tool. So it's just like the other debugger in Chrome, but in a better version, which offers even more capabilities. So with that, I strongly recommend using React Native Debugger. It's an awesome tool to really get deep insights into your app and be able to fix that error that's blocking you. Now let's also connect Redux to it so that we can even inspect Redux here in this tool.